I must prepare for the 19th. How you doing, Morgana?
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, nobody wants to hang out. Because it's the day before the day. Hey, Cosmonites! I mean, my stats are good.
Cosmonites! God!
Thought you were gonna get it in early, did ya? Yeah, I can't think of anything to do to prepare. I guess, you know, we do what I did in high school or college when I had a big day the next day and stay up and play video games, right? That's what we do?
Basically.
I mean, just triple check that my stats are all maxed out. They sure are. I'm the best. That or just go play Tycoon all night. Just kidding. Hey, Octorok! Hey, NSM. Hey, Will.
Oh.
Let's play a video game. Well, we're one away from beating Train of Life, so I guess we'll beat Train of Life.
Okay.
Use the technique, because I am bad at games. If people who've been watching me play video games for the past year have learned one thing, it's that I'm not very good at playing them as much as I love them.
Shoot, a hole opened up in the ground and swallowed our piece. Wait, is that some kind of gun?
The name's Artie. Artillery. 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 The freewheeling cannon. If you don't give me a number I like, I'm gonna blast you all the way back to the beginning.
The train of oddballs just keeps on rolling.
I'm all for multiples of 4. That means you can get either 4, 8, or 12. Basically, if the sum of the 2 dice you roll is a multiple of 4, you win! Naturally, you'll have 4 shots at it. Now, if you win, let's see, I'll blast you to the finish line. Thanks for the resub, CJ.
Wait, so we can get all the way to the goal if we roll the right number? Let's do this, Nanny.
Here comes the first roll.
The secret technique worked. The number of times you can roll the dice has increased to 6 times.
And that is 9. So, gonna try again. That is 3. That is 9 again. This is why I needed the cheat code. Thanks for the resub, mystery question mark. 6. Not a multiple of 4, but at least it was an even number.
Get wrecked!
4! Finally!
Whoa, 4! You did it!
Way to go!
Yeah.
As promised, I'll shoot you on over to the
Worked
finish
on my
line.
Whoa, all the way to the end in an instant!
Oh yeah, it didn't work on my
It's weird.
screen.
Sometimes it doesn't work on my screen, and then it works in chat, and then sometimes it works in chat, but not on my screen. I don't know.
Mystery question mark, I played Nahelenia in Sailor Moon Eternal. And in the show, if you watch that far on Hulu. I really liked working on the show.
Oh!
We beat Train of Life. Let's enjoy our ending. Write down our little thing and maybe bring it to that game store at some point. No, no donuts. Joe and I are very happy with our weight loss progress, and we're not going to mess it up with donuts.
I did eat a sake gummy.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
No, but it's fine.
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
Royal Strife, you missed me playing Train of Life.
Feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We can even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister.
That
no
music
matter
playing
what.
right now is gonna get this a
Everyone
copyright notification
All's
on
well
YouTube.
that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the
I don't mind
reliable
because I don't monetize
All right,
the videos
Joker.
anyway, but it's
This
like,
is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Thanks for the resub, C. Coden. Sorry, that took me a second. Let's do it.
It's showtime.
Thank you very much, Miku Vampire Blood Drinker. Alright, well. I could go to the Velvet Room and mess around with my personas. Or, I could say screw it. And just, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to, like, jump around to other places. But I'm glad that I brought myself right back to where I was. I could just go and go straight to it. Island number 4, right? Yeah. Oh man, Royal Strife, I'm sorry. That always sucks. I am a save-aholic.
Let's go.
The only time I'm not the best at saving is when I'm streaming because I'm distracted by streaming. Oh. Give me that treasure. Wait. Where's the... Oh yeah, I was going the right way. I should have just trusted my instincts. I will not skip / mute parts where this song plays because it's not like they're not like I'm not getting in trouble. They're not striking my account. They just aren't letting me monetize it, which I don't monetize on YouTube anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, the YouTube channel is literally a place to go.
It's literally just for people who need to play catch up because let's be real, I've been playing this game for over a year. So I respect that.
Whoa!
Huh? Where's the treasure? Oops. Shoot. I had auto on. She said something about nahaha, all according to Keikaku.
As she planned?
No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here?
So that's why we could faintly see its shape.
First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask, how's the sound? Is everything good? I mean, nobody's complained, so I'm guessing it's fine. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Swoosh. Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her. Yeah.
I'm going to make a world play Persona 4 eventually.
Yep. Persona 4 is on the list.
With my face. Super Shishimers being like, are you enjoying it? It's only one of my favorite games of all time.
Do you have a moment?
This elevator will most likely take us to Sai-san's location. Is everyone ready to go? I mean, as ready as I'm gonna be.
Yes.
Man, okay, I know that like I'm about to go fight a boss, but just a quick story because I saw Royal Strife Gaming saying the same thing happened in Final Fantasy VII. Let me tell you a story about my first time playing through Final Fantasy VIII. So Final Fantasy VIII was my first Final Fantasy. It was my first JRPG, I want to say, even? Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was my first JRPG. So I was like, psh, watched tutorials. I know how video games work. And I played through the entire game. Beat Adele after 2 hard weeks of trying to figure out how to beat Adele. Got to the 4th... Oh, and might I add, these 2 hard weeks of trying to figure out how to beat Adele. So up to the point, Adele is at the end of disc 3 of 4 discs. I had not known that you could junction magic.
I don't know why you had the story. It's so embarrassing.
Because it was my first time. Also, because I didn't give up. So, trying to beat Adele, I was at level 19. I didn't realize you could junction magic because I had skipped through all the tutorials. I also didn't realize that you could have drawn Guardian Forces from bosses. So I only had the GFs that you could get from, like, side quests. So I had Quetzalcoatl, Shiva, Ifrit, Brothers, Diablo, Doom Train, Odin. No, I didn't have Odin or... I had Doom Train, I had Odin. I didn't have Bahamut, or... I definitely had Diablos, because you can do him as, like, soon as, what's the name of that city? Where with Renoa's dad and stuff.
Delling?
Huh?
Delling City?
I think that's Delling. No, it's not Delling. It's a different one, I thought. Whatever, it doesn't matter. As soon as you hit there, which is like on disc 1 or 2, disc 1, you can get Diablo, so I did. Yeah, I realized that you hadn't. End of disc 1 is Adea and the Ice Beam and all that. Anyway, I digress. I didn't have Eden or Bahamut yet. I ended up getting them after the fact. But yeah. So, that was me with Adele. I beat Adele. I get to disc 4. I'm like gonna go into the sorceress's castle. She locks down all your stuff, and I can't beat that first boss when you walk in the door and all you can do is physically attack. I can't do it. I jumped out of the world because there's those 3 doors on the side of the bridge. Jumped out, got the chocobo, got myself back to the Ragnarok, went, got Bahamut, got Eden, tried again. I couldn't beat that first boss in that castle, and so I didn't give up. I just went and played the whole entire game all over again from the start because I really loved FF8. So that was that. Also, Final Fantasy VI is an excellent JRPG/RPG. One of my favorites. Celis is probably my favorite Final Fantasy character. Yeah, she's total boss.
6 and 4 are great. But
love 6. Love 8. I love 7 too, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah. Tactics is the shit though. Also,
so I have a top 5 bad guys I've played as so far.
Final Fantasy 14?
Oh, I love 8. 8 has it's one of those games where it's like you either love it or you hate it. I feel like lots of people have very strong opinions about 8, but I love 8.
I mean, 8 did get
top 5 bad guys I've played. Top 5 villains that I've done. Nahelenia is in there for sure. I really loved Nahelenia. And Isabella from Promised Neverland's in there because I love her. What other villains? Whatever other villains have I played and liked? I'm bad at top things. I'm going to my own IMDb. Oh yeah, Harley is a villain. Harley Quinn, definitely.
I guess I don't think of Harley as a villain as much as I think of her as a victim, but yours was...
Mine was definitely a villain, yeah. So yeah, 1000% Harley. Cersei in Justice League Action.
Cersei's so fucking good too.
That was a real good one. That was a good one.
Juice.
I also really love Ajara. There we go. I got 5 villains. That's 5 villains. I did it. No promises I didn't forget anybody, but there's 5 very notable villains to me. Alright. Hey, Lavender Emily. I hope she feels better soon. Sup, Spiral? Okay, so now that we had that whole little interlude into my Final Fantasy VIII story. Well, Erica has more time to stream than I do. Now that I've told my Final Fantasy VIII story and I talked about my top 5 villains, let's hop on in and actually do this.
Sis, I'll protect you, no matter what it takes.
Here we go. Ooh, just banged my controller with my elbow, that's fine.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
Final Fantasy VIII is like damn
She's
well.
lost control.
Yep.
This is
I'm
wrong.
sorry, I thought you guys watched me stream because you want to hear me talk. You just want to watch the game. I'm pretty sure there are silent playthroughs on
This is
YouTube.
nothing more than self-righteousness.
All you need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Yeah, Elizabeth Maxwell sounds great.
What?
This?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is
Dark
she
Kefka.
intending?
No more coins
You gotta
or
ask
playing
them
games.
to invite me.
We ain't following your
Voice
damn
actors are
rules.
like vampires. They can't go to conventions unless they're invited.
Negotiation. You will know soon enough.
I mean, I had some other.
What was that?
Okay.
Now come at me.
You'll save her, right?
Laura does commentary as Cersei and Harley. You could see
All right,
Harley
everyone.
talking a lot about
Be on
Joker.
alert.
May the best player win.
Cool. So, I don't remember how this fight works. They probably changed it anyway. Did I prepare my personas? No, I almost called them Pokemon. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's no big deal.
Don't do anything reckless.
There.
Persona!
Heavy.
Not finish you. Persona! This is a part of me.
Persona!
May the best player win.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives.
Oh yeah, I remember this
Of
now.
course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
It's time. This isn't it.
Shoot with gun. Beautiful.
Ah, so you've
Whoops.
broken the rules. In that case, it's time you be penalized. Cheaters get punished.
Joker, are you
Ouch.
alright? What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Yes, Avox is supposed to happen in 2022, so yeah. Hey, Morgana, would you drop me a heal, please? Okay. So, I guess guard. I don't remember how we're supposed to actually roll the roulette, so we'll try this.
You will predict which pocket
There
the
we
ball
go.
will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat.
Yep.
But even if we bring that up, she
Avox
just
is here in LA. I don't remember. I think it's... I want to say it's in a Pasadena convention center, but I could totally be wrong. You should Google it.
I'm Pasadena.
We should go along with the game for now and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Things I don't miss.
Well,
Pasadena was a
how will you bet?
fuck memory.
A safe, low return bet. Red or black? I don't know, chat. Red or black? I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. She cheats, and then I have to go send someone out to stop her from cheating.
Black.
Alright.
Have you made your decision?
Oh, look, it's black, but then it moves to red. Because there's glass over whichever. I remember this. I remember this!
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have. There's a glass lid.
See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated.
And there was a
for split second
reflection, too.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
Let us expose her treachery.
Yeah, I
Leave
should.
it to me. I won't miss the mark.
Should we trust Takechi with it? Mona's my healer. I'm definitely not sending Mona.
I'm
I'll
ready
send
whenever.
Haru.
I'm
What a
going.
sweet girl. Not exactly known for a sniping ability.
May the best player win.
Bet money.
The stuff displayed on that must mean the bet.
Persona! Alright.
This is your
Oh,
penalty.
I guess that counts as a penalty. Whoops. Okay, only buff. No debuff, no attack, only buff.
Persona!
Of course, I have, like, no buffs, so there's that.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left.
Very well. Well, how will
I will bet. I mean, I can bet a
Yeah,
risky
Mark 32
high return bet.
fragmentation
I'll
grenade
stick
for
with this.
frickin'
Red or
Real
black,
matter.
guys? Hi, Kevreza. Black.
hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Ha 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 ha. Best sniper. Grenade launcher sniper.
How did that not blow the ball away?
I know.
What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating. You coward!
Welcome to
what are you
Vegas.
so quiet for? Say something.
Don't ever play like half the game in Vegas. Blackjack and like roulette. Get beat up.
That's pretty intense.
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me!
Okay. You say so.
Still dare to defy my justice? Then prepare to be totally crushed!
So this is her true nature? We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
That was fun.
What? The roulette panel's changed?
How about this?
Whee!
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Persona! Ravage time!
Witness my resolve!
Oh, I could have used that the other time. Oh well, I'll use it now.
Very helpful.
Much obliged.
Thanks for the resub, Timbalo.
Come! Shall we?
Taste my wrath!
Side Shadow looks like
What'll it be?
Okay, now we'll see what it lands on. Lightning.
My justice has revealed to me. I must strike at evil with my bolt of judgment.
But my healer. Oh no. My healer.
Oh, not
Die
good.
on my blade.
Haha.
I think she's about to strike us with electricity.
Yes, I think that is a fairly accurate,
All right.
Mona's back up. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Ah!
Have you electric?
My thanks.
Very grateful.
Have you electrocuted?
Persona!
Yeah, resist.
Persona!
Wouldn't it be the opposite of the elements you use?
That she'd be weak to? Yeah, but Mona's my healer. I guess I could. No, there's
But
no
if
one else
you're
that.
using electric,
Isn't that wind?
no. Is it ice?
No, that's fire and ice.
Fired.
Okay, she's resisting physical.
Got knocked down. Okay, time for a comeback.
Persona! That's not
Your
right.
opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona!
I really like having Renga on though. He my boy.
If I knew their affinity. Just look for their weakness.
He nulls electricity, but he only casts electricity. Ooh, repels electricity.
North!
I guess we'll test this. Let's see what happens. Nothing.
Hot sword, my other self. Luna, aim! Come! Shall we? What was that? You gotta hit them!
Manifest!
Almighty's always safe. Of course not. Oh, see, that's why I want Ronda on.
It's time.
Are you still using Ronda?
I love him.
Just give his ability to something that's not weak as shit.
The repel physical isn't his ability. Like, that's part of him as a persona. Yeah, he resists ice.
Take a new one. Walking around with a Charmeleon.
I look forward to seeing you at Otakon, the Bob. Rangda is a she? Okay, whatevs.
Persona.
Did we already? I think I already tested that actually. I already tested. Yeah,
Don't do anything reckless. Persona.
So I'll go back to using severe gun damage.
Come
on.
Persona!
Go back to
We're not getting. Oh, did I get donuts on? I did not get donuts on Donut Day.
We did not. We resisted.
Ravage them!
Not gonna live in stereotypes.
Lona's sorry about that. Persona.
Mona is gonna need some SP drink.
Persona.
I mean, I could switch for somebody else. Think of anything else?
Ready for orders. Persona.
You just keep doing your best with that gun.
Your opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Manifest!
I mean, Otakon just announced that they're actually going to happen. I'm a rollover from 2020, so it makes sense.
Persona. Your opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
It's time. Not this. Persona!
Well, since I'll go back to you.
Don't rush it. Persona! There.
You missed.
Cool.
Time for my persona. Persona.
Oh, video game Phoenix. Little Witch. Okay, so there's two OVAs. There's Little Witch Academia, and that's like I think that's the 30-minute little movie, and then there's the Enchanted Parade, which I think is about an hour. They came first, but you can watch the TV series without watching the specials if you don't want to. They kind of exist outside of each other. I can't wait to see what Square Enix has in store and what Nintendo has in store.
Oh boy,
The other
Square
stuff
Enix.
is cool, but those are the two that I'm most excited for, and of course I have a session at the exact time as the Nintendo Direct, so I'm gonna cry
More
the whole
triangle
time.
strategy.
Oh my god, I still need to play the demo for that, but I'm so hyped for that game.
More Dragon Quest. I'm so excited. I want to see more about 16.
Only victory matters. To guarantee no matter what happens
Oops, I'm
here,
sorry, I
I
didn't mean
need
to
to
interrupt
keep
you.
winning.
What kind of logic
Capcom
is
will
that?
remain
It's
coward,
about time you
Spiral,
came
but
to your
I
senses.
appreciate it.
What's it gonna land on?
Oh, also, we might
Dang
end up
it.
seeing some of the action stuff for the new classes. Didn't get to do our usual
What the?
press tour.
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed.
Well,
Don't stand in the way of my victory.
reflecting what now?
Mona's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Yeah, I see that.
It's time. All right.
I just love that Nintendo's trying to have some fun stuff. Nintendo's been sitting on, like, some things they should be talking about for a while now, so...
I'm grateful.
Let's Much obliged.
Yes, I'm aware that almighty means resistance to Megiddo.
Persona! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Come! Behold!
But now she doesn't resist the physical attack.
My skills exceed yours.
Die on my blade!
Support's on the way!
Thank you, Futaba.
Persona! Ravage them!
Part 4, my other step!
Sure. It might crit, you never know.
How's this?
Taste my wrath!
Die, die, die!
Haha! Reflected back at you. Oh, thanks, Futaba. I don't currently have any Streamily signings planned. I have 2 different Sumi prints. I know some people have asked for a 3rd.
Go down!
We'll see. There are other characters that I feel deserve a print before I get a 3rd of Sumi.
Sorry for the trouble. Little Persona!
Get her, Noir. Yeah! Ugh. That's right. You looked really cool. Level up!
Whoa, a new move!
Concentrate. Yeah. Which do I get rid of? I'm keeping concentrate. Which should I get rid of? I'm thinking Dekaja.
What?
Or I could get rid of...
Super useful.
Well, which would you like me to get rid of? Dormina?
Maybe. Matarunda?
There's so many strats that have you use Matarunda. Yeah, Dormina. Bye, Dormina.
Dekaja is so useful.
Persona has gained new power.
Myriad slashes, baby.
Keep this. Get rid of Tempest Slash. Don't keep it. Any thoughts?
But you can teach Dormina, so...
I mean, yeah. You can also teach Matarunda to other things.
Can I take Tempest Slash?
Get rid of Tempest Slash?
Can I see it?
Yeah, there you go.
3 to 5 minuscule, and then Myriad is what?
Myriad is 2 to 3 medium.
Yeah. Let's Tempest Slash.
Oh, wait.
It's just upgrade.
Oh, wait.
Math. Mob is done.
So I lost.
Yep.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
We'll go steal your sister's treasure, bye.
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your
Shiro.
justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Shiro's just
Even though
snuggled
their
on
own
the floor.
desires were the cause.
Shiro, do you want to come
succumbing
up on the
such
couch and get some
distorted
pets?
thoughts is strange.
I'm
Is
not
there
going to be
another
doing
reason
voices
they
for a
don't
hot
know
minute.
of?
We found it.
Come on, buddy.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for
Oh,
me.
I'm sure it was.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Wow. Sure. Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together.
Yup.
That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Oh, no, I remember.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright?
I am. Let's go.
Huh?
I'm just gonna get
Enemy
comfy.
readings. When did they... They're gathering outside.
For real? The hell's
For
going on?
real? Uh-oh.
Look at those numbers.
It's almost like the game
This doesn't
started
look
here.
good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Well,
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here.
hey,
We'll be
Super
done
Blind
for if
Man.
we get surrounded.
Thanks. You didn't have to do
Team
that.
Sarge would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
Go, everyone.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Yes, just like I did at the beginning of the
Let him
game.
do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
That's right, Ryuji. Shiro's being so cute. He's got
I'm
his
sure
little
you ain't gonna
head on a
die.
pillow on the
It's
ground.
you
He's
we're
just
talking
looking
about
up
here.
at me. And all I want to
Please
do is
don't do
pet him,
anything
but he's
reckless,
like
okay?
5 feet away from me.
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
I know.
Even more are coming.
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
Very good boy.
It seems we had best hurry.
He's falling asleep.
We'll see you later.
I don't know if we run into Kasumi like we did at the beginning. I assume we don't. But I haven't gotten this far in my off-stream games, so technically this is all new to me.
There's someone here.
Noodle Shiro. Sup, Joker? You're cool.
Hey, up there! He's here. Move it immediately.
Ha! So cool.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now.
We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
There he is!
Whoops. I interrupted your guys' banter.
Okay.
Sorry.
Enemy's focus is on him. Looks like everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries. I can guide you all.
What? Come on. Oh. Jump down? Jump, 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 jumpity jump. Now I feel like a dweeb. I've made this cool section not cool now. Do the thing. There's a thing here. There we go. Thank you.
Stop right there.
Get away.
Take him down, Joker!
You know it. Boom. Hey, what's up? Long time no see.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Yeah, Xander sounds great.
Comparing power levels.
No threat. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Go down.
Really?
Everyone else, head to position. Use root
Really? You keep casting that all day, but sure. There. Okay. He doesn't learn.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends.
I am.
If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Thank you, our son.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease.
That's right.
More of them? Be careful!
Whooshity whoosh. Jumpity jump.
Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
Sure thing. Whoosh.
You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker!
Who do I think is best girl? Kasumi.
What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way.
Thanks for the resub, root beer guy. Thanks for the root sub, root beer guy. Running.
No problems on my end.
We got away from a bunch of those guys in black. There were probably more of them. Sorry. Suddenly they didn't actually have audio for it. Thanks for the resub, Elemental Star Sever. And yeah, absolute bias. But also I do truly, genuinely love Kasumi a lot.
Huh? What?
Up ahead, stop! This is bad. Hide, Joker! You'll never get away if you just keep fighting. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening.
Hey, are you sure he came in this way? Understood. I will continue the search. Whoosh.
All right. Now's your chance. Make a run for it.
Okay. Running. Oh no.
How many of them are there?
Everything okay? The security level might rise if you take too much time.
I know. I'm looking for another route. Just hang on. Ah, perfect timing. Joker, look up. Can you use that thing and just fly over there?
I sure can.
All right. Go straight from there.
I'd love to, because we know what happens here. Some best girl time.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you!
Oh no!
You can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
That's nice getting to see all this again, since it's been over a year.
I'll end this right now.
Style on.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
So cool. So cool. Some Green Ranger right here.
Yeah.
Big Green Ranger energy.
Because she
My
had
weak
not
self
been
relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
Fuck him up.
The enemy readings have decreased?
Mystery question mark. The game's been out for over a year. I feel like knowing that there's Kasumi that wears glasses is not the end of the world.
What shit kind of question is that? Fuck yes, I'm gonna play Strive.
Thank you very much, Fiend Slayer.
That's...
Right now.
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Their matchmaking is not very great. But I didn't try to run it. I fix some of it.
Something else.
Let's just attack him.
Thundrion!
Because she's just gonna do this. I'm not answering that mystery question mark because that would say what happens in the rest of the game. I'm just saying in this scene she's got some big Green Ranger energy.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay?
I do love Futaba a lot.
Bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
My screen just glitched. I don't know if that happened in the real world or in the game.
However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go.
I love how casually he's like hands in pockets like, oh yeah, I guess I should like leave.
I'm a Viking. She is the
All right, let's do it.
Hold on. I like adjusted my glasses and then I couldn't get them back on with the headphones. Go up the stairs at the end of the path. Just a little more, so hang in there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Those are the sound effects when he runs upstairs. Whoop, 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 whoop. Success.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Heck yeah, I can make it.
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
It's kind of fun to play through the same scene, but now with context. Like, I mean, it's my second playthrough of the game, so it's a little different than, you know, the very first time I played the game, where it's like, oh, I get it all now, and it's not so confusing, and you know who everyone's voices are and stuff. But I still like it.
Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Nope.
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Just go there.
I appreciate the attempt, though, Joker. Oh. Well. Ouch.
Stop struggling.
Hi, White Cold.
Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Who could it possibly be?
Ooh.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff him.
Your money's on Haru. She was actually really mad about what happened to her dad.
How dare you ever imply
Saving is highly suggested, as the story will progress greatly soon. Yeah, I would like to save. Did Joe sell us out? Yep.
Strong.
What?
Not really.
Wake him up.
This is actually the real reason Joe hates Makoto.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up!
I guess that wouldn't work, huh?
Come on, cooperate. What?
Yeah.
You want another shot?
Ah, that's what I needed to do. I'm sorry.
What about the camera?
Look, just because I bully post doesn't mean I'm
You thinking it can be used as video evidence?
I wasn't even offered a jetpack.
I'm going to do that one.
You hear my question? Answer!
The guy who sat behind Joker ratted him out. Yeah.
Blackmail, defamation.
He's not a team member, though.
Possession of weapons.
He should be, but he's not.
Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
Hey, Emma, I hope you feel better.
You should know your place.
And bringing a cat to school. What were you thinking?
Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Jeez. Jeez. So intense.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
That's nice. That's the Joe Ninja tea. I mean, it would be cool. I'm looking forward to playing Strikers. I finished 13 Sentinels, so now I think I'm gonna play Strikers next. Nishiro. How you doing, little man?
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The Prosecutor's Office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry
I loved 13 Sentinels. It was very, very, very good. And very confusing, which is what made it so good. I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet
I
I'm
also
not even
actually
being
really liked
allowed
the
an
battle
interrogation.
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Sai's like anger in here, makes so much more sense.
I forgot to mention something
in the version where
important.
she had been living with
Your
you.
time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown.
Ferdinand?
After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
I didn't actually know there was an upcoming Jujutsu Kaisen movie, so that's how I feel. Oh, how nice.
Well done on making it this far, inmate.
Thanks.
Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present.
Great.
The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
What would happen? This has never happened to me.
Approaching.
What if I hadn't
to win
unlocked
this
a
unreasonable game,
confidant by this point? Like,
you
if I
wish
hadn't
to
gotten
take back
Gun
your
Kid yet or
stolen
something,
future,
would
recall
it
the bonds you
won?
formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Okay, cool. Would it just, like, not activate if I didn't get it yet?
I see.
Or
so that's what led to your
would
ending up
it
here.
just not have the, like, Sai being like,
end to the hero of
yes,
justice.
you must have been friends with a kid that played video games.
I now
Like,
have a general idea
would
of
that
the
just not
methods you used
happen,
for your
or?
crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I
Thanks,
do have a
Valdes.
suggestion, though.
I take that as a compliment.
Here to strike a deal. If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
I imagined that you could probably do it, but without the Sai scene. But it doesn't matter, I got them all. So. Yes. You record them separately. So she recorded one sister first, and then so that she could talk in unison, they played it, and then you record the other sister. What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will
Oh man, Doger, I totally agree. Ogata's one of my favorites too.
Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryu
So I just sell out my
Marurame's
teammates,
pupil,
right?
Yusuke Kitagawa. The
Good time
daughter of
playing
Wakaba
Persona 5,
Ishiki,
guys.
Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO.
I'm kidding.
Haru
Don't worry,
Okumura.
guys. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna sell them out. Don't worry.
Student council president of Shujin
That'd
Academy.
be amazing. Be like, and I'm never streaming again.
Yep,
Bye.
yep. That was the. Oh, beat the game.
Those are
Bye.
your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
I like if you say
So you
never heard
won't
of them,
sell
like
out your friends.
you know that
Let me
I
change
know
the
that
question.
you've heard of
I
them.
find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid?
You guys gotta
Not
watch
to
out. If
repeat
it becomes
myself,
funnier
but
for me to
remember that
do
your
something,
life
I'm
will
more
be
likely to
forfeited if
do
your
it.
sentence
This is
is
true.
not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
Sure.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators.
Kev,
Do you
I know
even
what answers to
understand
pick.
the
I have
position
beaten
that you're in?
regular Persona 5. It's
Let's
alright.
discuss one other person. Goro Akechi. There are reports that he
Blue
was
Fire,
acting
that's
alongside
cool.
the
I love
Phantom
Lindbeck
Thieves as well.
and I love Billy.
Might he be a part of your team too?
Not a catchy. That's impossible. No.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It goes against justice. Doesn't really matter which one you say, if I remember correctly.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who's made wrong choices.
Oh no! Well,
justice.
I'm sure I picked a good thing.
Justice you speak of.
I forgot that I had auto on. Phew. It's okay. I picked a perfectly serviceable answer. It's fine. That scared me a lot, though. I mean, I saved right before this. I could just, like, jump ahead and fix it, but...
Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still...
Yep. Okay, that's good. I'm afraid to hit X now, lest a
of the truth
thing
serum
pop
should
up.
be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes.
Pancakes?
There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
That's correct.
Hey,
I was really happy when the game characters actually noticed it too, because like I noticed it when it happened,
although I find your
and I was like, why is everybody ignoring this? Oh, I hate when I'm smarter than characters in a game. And the answer is, I wasn't smarter than characters in a game.
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. You can do it, that's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Why did you come here?
Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Haru Okumura. How could you? Oh, that's right. There's something I need to do.
Suspicions were true in the end. Still,
I got caught up.
I think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to
Kenpachi Ramasama.
Kenpachi Ramasama? Why didn't you do no math homework?
Hand it over?
The smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time.
Aha!
Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? What do you recall?
Starting to remember.
If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show Evo.
That's Cosmo Knight's fault.
That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
You said Krispy Kreme, Cosmo Knights.
Hey.
Don't look at me.
What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room...
I mean, I like food. I don't know if this comes as a surprise to you guys, considering how often we talk about food, but I like food. But I'm doing good, so I'm good. I'm not hungry. Thanks, Absolute Ghost.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Your mom.
What do you... My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Ding, 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 ding.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
Can't even begin to phantom it.
It appears my
that was
time
awful.
is up.
I'm sorry.
This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end.
Yeah.
And that
Yes,
honest
I am
look
the
in
real
your
voice
eyes.
actor.
I used to view the world the same way too.
I am not a pretend voice actor.
I'll place my
I
bet
don't
on
think.
you. I just need
I
to
guess
show
some
him the
people
phone,
might
right?
disagree with me on that. I know I don't sound like Kasumi when I talk normally.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast
Oh no, I'm
turned a vow
sus.
into a blood.
Everybody's gonna figure out that I am an
Bond shall
imposter.
become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
No, I'm really
Thou
me.
hast
I can do the
awakened to
voices, I
ultimate
swear.
secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
I wouldn't know what to say. It's like, say something is Kasumi, and I'm like, I literally don't know what I would say. Hey, me and Judge, we're besties now.
All right.
Say senpai. Speak the entire game dialogue in the voice.
Senpai.
There, I said senpai.
I'll be going now.
What? Did you just tell me my senpai wasn't good? My senpai's sus. It's fine. Ha 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 ha.
Akechi-kun?
Joe Ninja T.
Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to
I
get
can hear
access,
them.
and I was
Thanks,
directly
NSM.
responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation
Not
team.
saying
after
the
all.
fucking
It's
fog
only
chant
natural I'd
meme,
have the
fuck
right to
you.
interrogate our culprit as well.
I'm just
Don't you
joking.
think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security
I
interrogation.
haven't played
I am
Persona
surprised it's
4,
this far
so I don't know how Laura
There aren't any
Bailey
others
says
incarcerated
senpai
here,
as
yes.
Rise.
Nobody would ever know if
Ba-dum-bum.
things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up.
That is actually a really good
Sorry.
quote that I didn't realize when I said it. Oh well.
After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your
I'm fully aware of how amazing Laura Bailey
So it
is.
was you.
Don't get me wrong.
You're the one
I'm
who
just
sold out the
saying
Phantom
I haven't
Thieves.
heard her as Rise.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
My God.
You're referring to him.
Thanks for the sub, Tomorrow Wake.
Is there a problem?
Laura Bailey also played Catwoman opposite my Harley. Ha ha ha.
Excuse me? What is this phone?
Whoa.
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
I know, Akira Kuru. I've been very slow at playing through this game. It's long. For my first game well, it's technically, I think, well, Okage the Shadow King was my first game I played on stream, and then I played Undertale, which I still have to finish. But I kind of picked up Behemoth for my, quote, first full playthrough game.
May I ask that you accompany me?
Am I tight and chill with the rest of the Persona 5, the main Persona 5 VAs? I'm like, I would consider myself friends with them. Tight might be pushing it. I'm chill. I don't know if I'm tight. How's that?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks.
I'm pretty good friends with Erica
You and your
Harlicker.
little friends were vital to
I feel
our
like
plan.
you could say
And
we
now
were
it will be
fairly
completed.
tight.
Your popularity
But I
truly
love
was
everybody
quite
in the
stunning.
cast.
That just made using
And I've
you
definitely
all
hung
the
out with them
more
socially, not
worthwhile.
just at Persona events. I like Erica Lindbeck a lot too. I feel like Erica Lindbeck's too cool for me. So I'm like, I feel like if I say we're friends, I'll be, it's just because I really want to be friends because she's so cool. She'll be like, Laura. Now if she hears this, she's going to be like, Laura.
Have you finally
But it's
pieced
fine.
it all together.
Actually, the exact tone it's gonna come in.
It's going to sound exactly like that, yeah.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
That's okay, Bluefire. Bluefire, like, you don't have to like a character that an actor plays to like the actor. Well, that was a fun game, guys. Persona 5, woo!
Dead bodies everywhere.
Hmm?
Yeah. Okay, who are we right?
That's not, like, Akechi, that's
not how
not
that
how,
works.
yeah, shooting yourself works, but that's fine.
You shot him with a silencer, you moron! Suppressors change the ballistics. That's not... Oh, they're Japanese. They don't know that. They don't have guns.
I want to pull up the meme of, like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of
Shiro-san.
this works.
My job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name.
Yeah.
Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much,
That's
don't
not
you
how
think?
guns work.
I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate
Also, kill
accident once
himself
the
and get
storm
power
blows
burn.
over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
It doesn't matter.
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
That would be cool, Pinoy Panda, but, like,
Find it as well.
I think it's better to have Persona 6 be its own thing, like the other Personas have been.
That's not true.
What?
More importantly,
The Personas aren't there.
No, well, no, but I mean, not like, it's not,
Suicide right
well,
about
except for
Things
Persona
will become
2,
quite busy
they don't
once the
star
word gets
someone
out.
from the previous
I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
game.
No, but they all
Yeah,
exist
that's...
within the same
No, I know they
universe.
exist in the same universe, but someone said that it would be cool if Kasumi was the lead in Persona 6, and I was like, I would rather see a new cast. That's all I was saying.
Perhaps he'll be struck
Like
by a
in previous
mysterious
games.
illness sometime
That's
soon.
what I mean. I know that they are connected. First off, we know they're connected because Ray Chase is the subway announcer.
I'm just gonna point out that you find the Rise poster. Yeah, sure.
Nope, it's the Ray Chase SMT Persona universe, Atlas verse.
God damn it.
Bye. I have the Rise poster in my room in this playthrough, guys. I know. Beep, 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 beep.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to
I mean,
interrogate the
this Alibaba voice is okay, but it's not as cool as my Alibaba voice.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours.
I haven't played P4 or P3, but that being said, Naoto.
Right. That is the correct answer.
Thanks for the resub, Beef with the Chief.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest
Persona
you go
6,
into
but it
hiding
features
at
Dante from
once
the
if
Devil
you
May
value
Cry
your
series.
life.
I'm okay with that.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Ishiro, I'm sorry there's a wire in your bed.
This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know?
What do you
That
mean,
cool?
how do you actually pronounce on? Probably Bryce.
Well, I'll
Mystery
be.
question mark. I'm
Goodness
fairly
me,
certain
wow.
Vic is not in this
It's been
game.
a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
But Bryce is. So.
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
I mean, normally when I see that name outside of Persona 5, I say Anne. But they went with An in this game, because technically that's how they would say it in Japanese, and they wanted Japanese pronunciations.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
Bum, bum, bum.
Online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been
I
done.
can't read that. Oh, there we go. Thank you, I can read the subtitles now.
never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
Is it possible that it was a shitty adult like you?
We also received information that the young
Makoto's eyes symbolize her bloodlust.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now.
So thirsty.
That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard.
I hate you.
A good playmate, you.
I need to get her confidant up much higher.
has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
Thanks for the resub, JD.
You're shitting me.
It's okay, bro.
We got him.
We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die?
Oh, Akira Kuru, I know, I'm fully aware. I just was like thinking about it and being like, I gotta get her maxed
your
out.
Consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom.
Yep.
What a tremendous plan.
Yeah, we're great.
How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Let's fill in the blanks now that we had the shock value moment. The first time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then?
Mm-hmm.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
He's up to something.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Yes, I know. I remembered at the time. I was annoyed that we didn't talk about it
There's
at
no
the
way
time.
that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Sketchy catchy. Big sus.
Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
You can do it.
I agree.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
I remember how you did
It's
it.
impossible even for you.
This part, my first playthrough, I didn't
say it was
understand. Like, I
impossible.
was like, what is going on? Because aside from knowing, you know, pancakes, I was like, what?
Got a plan.
So it was good that they did this because I would have been very lost.
An incredible one.
Oh, thanks, Morgana. There we go. Futaba's going to do something? That was really helpful. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. A siren went by outside. That's why Joe said that.
And also, I just do things.
A shadow. Mwahaha. Oops. Yeah, I think this would be a good time to save. After like an hour of cutscenes. Why do I have so many saves? Because I like to cycle saves in case I make a mistake, I can go back.
That was wise of you.
Yep. Yes, I ship Joker with Sumi. Oops, he's a murderer! We can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. I'm exhausted. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination.
Okay.
Are you listening?
Yes. Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
I am. I thought your sister just asked me that.
We need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
Yep.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible.
See, it's things
We
like
may
this,
even
though,
be able
that
to bring in
dramatically
vehicles
make,
or
like,
other special pieces of equipment.
5 and Royal
So
much
this really
more
was just a
important
setup to shift the blame onto us.
than the other games.
He made us go after
'Cause,
Okumura.
like,
Then once we triggered the change of
without
heart,
spoiling
he
it,
killed him.
the others are important.
And he told us he had seen the true
But
culprit,
this is
but it
the
was him
first
the
group
entire
that's been
time.
this openly public.
The whole time he was working with
Like,
Makoto's
Yes,
sister.
let's all appreciate that I went and got a Yeti microphone and I have better internet so that I could stream at a higher quality than before.
Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere.
Yeah,
The
it's
grand
nice that I can use the
mastermind
internet
behind
as
this
well.
all. unimaginable
so that you don't
feat
have to pay
capable
attention
of arranging
and
the
just,
murder of a suspect inside
play
of a
14.
police station.
Oh,
The highly acclaimed MMO.
MMORPG Final Fantasy 14.
With a free trial up to level 60, including the critically acclaimed Heavensward expansion.
Oh, yeah.
Learning his identity.
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that
It
mastermind
was
will likely eliminate
Akechi
us.
all
I think that
along.
will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity.
Who's been
the only
messing
reason it
up
hasn't happened yet
everything?
is because we're an easy
Akechi
target to
all
blame for his crimes.
along.
If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
Octorok.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested.
And I killed
and then
Okumura,
Akechi
too.
will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage.
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way.
He killed a lot of
Get past
people.
Akechi and get the mastermind
Let's just
to
be
lay off
clear.
of us, all while
Akechi
learning
killed
his
a
identity.
lot of people.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it.
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Hey, Nadox.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
Ghostly. Cause I'm Laura Ghost. I'll go with pretty good.
Thank goodness.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
I love you,
Still,
Ryuji.
how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too.
God damn it.
Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
Yeah.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Come on, Shiro, come up here. Come up here. Get some
hold on a
pets.
sec.
I want to pet you so much.
Enemy?
Come here.
Fake?
Don't be soon.
What are you talking
You can do
about?
it. Yeah, now come over here.
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up.
Shiro's letting me
Our
pet
goal here was to
him.
determine their identity.
True
Well, he
culprit.
was. Now he's like,
see.
excuse
So
you.
you guys were going up against
I'm gonna
someone
sit
else.
just out of reach.
It was Goro
so that you don't
Akechi.
touch me. You're so
You
soon.
knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Touch. Reach for it.
Give pets. No touch. Only pets. That's Shiro. Yes.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Mwahaha.
Couldn't you
We're
have just
so
said from the
smart.
beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That's not fun!
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
Yep. We are nothing if
I
not
can't
bold.
keep up with any of this stuff.
Shiro.
So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
How did he know that Morgana? Oh no, 'cause yeah, Mona. Yeah,
sorry.
we're fine.
Was
I'm
that
getting the
supposed to
code
be a
names
joke?
mixed up now.
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
Yep.
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Man, pancakes.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting,
I wouldn't mind.
we figured
I
out
wouldn't
something
mind.
was up.
I've wanted BB's pancakes for like a fucking year.
Oh my god, I
When we talked
know.
to Akechi at the school
Me and
festival, he
Harlicker
was
were
acting
actually
like
to
he just
Androshell.
realized
We're
Mona could
saying we
talk.
need to go
But we
and
already
get
saw
BB's
him drop a
pancakes.
mega
because
hint
they
about
were
it
pancakes.
way earlier.
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Delicious pancakes. And thus a meme was born,
Mona
and
was the
Robbie could
only
no
one who
longer
was talking
escape
about a
pancakes
pancake.
for the rest of his
That
adult
meant Akechi
life.
had already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was
Planting
pounding
your
while
what,
I was doing
Futaba?
it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly.
Mile High
Futaga's
Dragon, I'm
quirky
sure
nature
that he
proved to
would be
a great
fine
help.
if that's what you wanted him to sign.
That was just an act!
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
And I agree, that is the beauty of memes. They're just organic, they just kind of happen.
That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods.
They sure do.
I'll deal with them after that.
I actually really like McDonald's pancakes, but I prefer biscuits. So.
Committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day.
I love their terrible
In
breakfast
that room,
burritos.
my task will be simple.
Like
Is
those
this
little
for
ones, you can
real?
eat like 10 of them and still not be full.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Dude, I've been to IHOP forever.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the
I don't think I've
beginning.
been to
That's
IHOP
right.
since I worked there.
Well then,
That's not true.
the arrangements the
When's
day
the last
after
time
the
you went to
arrest.
We went to an IHOP on the way back from Vegas that one time.
Criminal responsible for the mass
We stopped at an
mental
IHOP on the
shutdowns
road trip back
shall
from
end
Vegas.
his
Why
own
wouldn't we stop at
life.
the Greek place?
When he does,
Because
You will
we
become a
stopped
great
at an
hero who
IHOP. I
saved
don't remember if I
Japan
needed to
from
use the
evil.
bathroom or we just wanted to take a
as
break
will
or
I,
what.
Of course.
But we absolutely 100% went to
knew
an
he was
IHOP on the
acting
way back from
strangely.
Vegas.
This is a forgettable IHOP.
It was,
Gone.
well, yeah, it was. I mean,
He's
what do you
no ace
expect?
detective.
You know what? It was
Akechi
an
is the
IHOP that
perpetrator
was
behind
like,
the mental
we were in
shutdown crimes.
California by that point, but we
On
didn't
top
think
of
we could
that,
make it all the way to the
There's
Sonic.
someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority.
Are you trying to find out where
So
the
great
IHOP
that they
was?
can
No, I'm
order
trying
an
to remember the name of the
assassination in a
fucking Greek
police station.
restaurant.
Oh,
That's
it's
why we had
Mad
to make a
Greek.
move
Yeah,
before
Mad
they
Greek.
did.
Because it's like if you're on a trip to
I
or
also
from
ordered.
Vegas
I see.
to
I
LA,
also ordered IHOP like delivered for my birthday
We baited
breakfast
Akechi
last
into
year
Sis's
during
palace,
quarantine.
making him
I do
dispose of our
remember that.
leader's
So-
fake, but think
Man, I
he
haven't
killed
had
him.
Mad Greek in a while, so.
Can you elaborate
Well,
on
yeah, I
that in
haven't
more
had Mad
detail?
Greek since we
What
went
exactly
to Vegas
happened
last,
in my
which I think
cognitive
was
world?
2017?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace
Yeah,
had all the conditions we
2017.
needed.
It's
What
freaking
conditions?
Good, though, man.
It is really good.
Mad
First,
Greek is the
we
shit.
required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world
What am
after all.
I've never been
Anywhere
to a
that's not
Waffle
warped
House.
Looks just like
One
normal.
time, I was at a convention and I was right across the street from a Waffle House, but I was visiting friends that were like local, and I was like, I've never actually been to a Waffle House, and they were like, nah, we're gonna go to the Japanese place, and I was like, okay, fair. Like, I want you guys to enjoy yourselves. But I still haven't been to a Waffle House. I want to go to a Waffle House so badly.
Yeah, no, we drove all the way from Chicago to LA.
And we had a game.
Waffle houses.
Yeah, and we didn't go to a single Waffle House. No, nope.
Well, to be fair, the last time I was in a Waffle House, I got in a fight.
Thank you very much, mystery question mark. That is a way off, but I still appreciate it. I will still try to stream once a week, so hopefully I will stream a little closer to my birthday.
Waffles are absolutely better than pancakes.
I like pancakes.
They both have their own virtues, but...
I love Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Roscoe's is the shit. I had Roscoe's like a couple of months ago. But Roscoe's got that chicken sandwich.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed.
I'm fully
by that
aware,
suggestion.
Bonnie Canuck.
To
That's
be
how
honest,
people found
I
out that
didn't
I too
understand
prefer
it,
pancakes
I went
over
along with
waffles.
It's okay, I still love you.
You were with me on that argument, actually.
Excuse you?
Yeah, you could go through the VODs and see you standing with me on pancakes versus waffles, because a plain pancake is better than a plain waffle.
See, that's different, though.
Yes.
That's not I'm standing with you that pancakes are better than waffles.
Well, you were standing...
That is saying a plain pancake is better than a plain waffle. But waffles are designed to have condiments.
Right, but you were agreeing that to level the playing field on which is the superior whatever, yeah.
A solo plain pancake will always be better than a waffle. But that's not how you eat waffles.
And it was absolutely the best decision we
Shiro's
could
like
have made.
lying his chest across
Makoto
my
is
ankles, and I
normally so
don't
calm
understand
as well.
how he's comfortable,
Once
because
your
I
mind is
certainly
set,
am
she
not.
gets oddly impulsive.
But I love him,
I
so
did
it's
have
okay.
a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi. I
French
just
toast
couldn't
is
contain
a different
myself
argument.
anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
Why are you
My
not
own
looking at
achievements
her
were
then?
all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes
There we
for the
go.
both
Oh, that's
of
a
us.
good one.
We
Cookies
heard from
or
Mako-chan that you were going to do the
Cookies.
interrogation, Nijima-san.
And
It's
regarding
very
its
hard for me to
location,
find a brownie I like.
take it you
They're
used the
usually a
data
little
from
just
my
too
laptop?
much chocolate for me.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Now, that's not to say there
Two
aren't
things
some
we were
brownies
able
that
to
are
confirm
better.
While we were checking the metaverse.
I'll be
First,
real, Firehouse
our
brownies
clothes
are
didn't
fucking
change
good.
when we were down in the interrogation room.
They are a little bit
Second,
much, though.
the scenery and details
Yeah, but you
outside
like
of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we
Shiro.
absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that,
Sorry-
we just had
sorry,
to work our
Kev.
way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
What I have had stuck in my head all day is a little bit of everything all of the time.
Everything
A
went
little
as
bit of
planned up
everything
until
all
we
of the
defeated
time.
Sis's shadow.
Apathy's
However,
a tragedy
it
and
was
boredom
then
is a
that we were
crime.
met
A
with
little bit of
terrifying,
everything all of the
unexpected
time.
police ambush. As a
All day.
result,
All day.
even though we managed to grab the
Never
treasure,
before have I laughed so
we couldn't
hard
get it
and
out
wanted
of
to
the
be like, "Are you
metaverse.
okay?"
Yeah.
Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure
Oh,
before the
snap.
operation that the
Can I
police would
say-
be waiting to ambush us. And just as
On,
expected,
you did an
we were
excellent
totally
job
safe.
acting for once, by the way. I've seen your acting in the rest of this game.
Went exactly how we
And
planned.
bravo!
And I had been
Did she purposely
interrogating him
not
with
talk,
no
come to
knowledge
think
of
of it?
this.
No, I know that she
But
talked.
how did you lure
But like,
Akechi
hey,
into
look,
this
she's
cognitive world's
working. She's
interrogation?
trying.
All I needed
True
were the
character
coordinates.
development. It seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
Excuse you, I got
So
my
that's why
butt
you gave
kicked.
me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I couldn't see it either.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
Oh man,
I had to think of some way to
Danganronpa.
keep you
Haven't
from
played
running
that
into
in a
Akechi
while.
mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so
That
glad
sounds
he was
really
able
weird,
to
but it's
persuade
cool.
you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Hey, I'm Joker. My
Why is
charisma's through the roof.
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible.
That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Yeah. Don't remember drugs. I really want to say don't remember drugs. Yeah.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell
Drugs
you
are
the
bad.
true culprit's plan,
Oh.
I knew you'd
Okay.
realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've
She
kind of
looks
figured
so
out that you guys
pretty
made
when she
Akechi
smiles.
kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was
Huh?
reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
Yo, hey, that's not okay.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise.
I mean,
Also
I
knew
do
of a
not
possible
blame
conspirator.
Sojiro for being. I'm surprised
Thanks to
he's
Futaba-chan's
following along
messages
at
and
all.
the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand.
What? Just because this is a lot of like.
Higher-ups at the police knew
Decades,
nothing.
yeah, if you're not familiar with the metaverse at all, at least Sai had her
reported
entire
on the news,
interrogation for
just
me to
as
explain
Akechi
how the
planned.
metaverse works.
And with that
Sojiro's
confusion,
like,
he was able to escape
eh?
with Nijima-san's
What?
help.
The
I
cat.
made
What?
sure nobody would check the morgue for his
What?
body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs.
I'm
is
also
utterly
just
abnormal.
listening to the word
guarantee you
curry,
anything one of us said went
Kairogan.
right
If he
over
hadn't
his
been
head.
able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died.
Hey, he understands that they think that he's dead and that he's not dead. It was a breeze.
How tough are you?
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
Relatively.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
Nadox, nobody looked at the
He was
room.
alive,
That's
but
the whatever
to
of
not
it.
worry until we could confirm it in person.
That's why Sai was
Now that I
explaining
think
that
about
like
it, my
the
interrogation was
coroner
just a
didn't
formality
even
for the head
like just
commander.
passed off the
What a
certificate and
joke,
never even
letting
looked
me
at a body or
interrogate
anything.
someone who's meant to die.
J.K. Simmons is the best actor.
They just wanted
Yeah.
to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too.
No, it's
Just let me
okay,
know.
Nadox. I was just explaining
Let's
because
take
it
a
is a
break
lot
for
to
now.
take in.
This old brain is pooped.
I
Reaching
feel
the
you,
culmination
Sojiro.
of a several
And feel free to use the first floor
hundred-hour-long
if you guys want
story.
to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe.
I don't blame
Say the
people who
word,
were like, yo,
I'll
can I
go
get a
shop early.
YouTube vid?
Thanks.
Sure?
This guy
Highlight
can't
this,
leave.
explain some
Plus,
things.
you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
I'm gonna really have to figure out how to use the
Let us accept his offer.
Elgato, huh?
Sure are. You just put that shit off until the last freaking moment.
Yep. Yep. That me.
No other options now, Laura.
That me.
Figure it out.
Zanny
That
DeVito.
sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for
Huh?
the SIU director has been settled as a
People who
stroke.
don't know how market works. Just
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
Wahaha.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine. And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears.
Bernie.
Candidates will announce on the
Yoshida.
23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to
Hooray.
Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
'Cause you
He
have.
is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Yup.
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
Shido.
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
He is definitely loud.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility.
Thanks for the resub, Jago Majima.
First, he would profit
Hee-ho,
from
hey,
damage
good
done to
day.
the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of
David
that, he'll
Sachs.
most likely become the next prime minister if he wins this
Go to
upcoming
the
election.
universe.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
Mom.
Oh, Futaba.
Shido, huh?
What is the
Hate
matter?
that guy.
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this. just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
What was I gonna
You guys
say?
would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Remember how I said he killed your
Originally,
mom?
I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
Yep.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check them out.
Indubitably.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister.
Got a hit!
Well,
Duh.
Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
A fancy restaurant. The Diet Building. Yeah, I'm smart.
Got a hit! How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Let's do it. We have to.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Oh,
It's unanimous.
the diet in Japan is like their.
Figure out what he thinks that
I
diet
mean,
building place is.
it's diet in
that's the app that allowed me to enter
in
the
Japanese. It would be pronounced like
Old fart like me
diet,
can't
I
wrap his
guess,
head
but
around all
in
this stuff.
when it is said in
We'll have
English,
to
it's
deal with
pronounced
this before
diet,
Election Day,
and
December
it's
18th.
like the
That means we need it done by the 17th.
yeah, it's the Parliament of Japan.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no
Be like
body in the
saying,
morgue.
I don't know. Do we have a
Should we
name
start tomorrow,
for like
can meet
the
at the
actual
Diet
building
Building
that
after
that
school.
Senate sits in? It's just like the
Reminds me,
Senate, but
what
I
are you
don't
gonna
know.
do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
I will play
Miss
video
Kawakami
games.
said he went back home for family reasons.
That's
I
what
will
told
play
the school.
so many video games.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright?
But it's made
This
out
whole
of
thing would
like
be for nothing.
multiple different parties.
What do you mean?
So they
This
have a ruling
operation
party. It's
had another purpose
fascinating.
outside of escaping
Japanese
and
politics
Purchase
are
purchase.
interesting.
Shido tried to place
Well, the
all
White
blame
House
on the
isn't
Phantom Thieves
where
and deceive
Congress
the
is
public
located,
at the
though.
same
The White
time.
House is where
He
the
has
executive
ruined
branch is
countless
located.
lives.
In Korea,
And
it's called
even
the
made
Blue
Goro
House.
Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
Sure, yeah.
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I
finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you
Sure
up
is a
in
lot of
scandal.
plot today, huh?
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
Well,
I made those
I am
troublesome
a little bit.
opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
My
What
sole
about
interest is
Ishiki,
to
was it?
enjoy delicious pancakes.
That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why
They
I
sure
made them
are being
suspects,
evilly evil
prosecute the
McEvilsons,
targets
huh?
that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Mahaha.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized
Sinister
public opinion.
laugh.
Once I
My
gained
name is
public
an evil
sentiment,
laugh.
collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception.
Wahahaha,
With their
ha, ha,
management in my
ha, ha.
pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it.
Brats, eh?
All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up. And they're dissolving just as fast.
Yeah, only the. Ooh, you're right.
The time has finally come.
Yeah.
Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely
They're
on
really
others.
evil here.
In other words, you're creating a powerful
Can I
country
be
that can
honest?
compete with the
I've been
world.
reading chat and I've like totally
resonates
spaced
with
out
my
on this
ideas and
conversation, but
follows
doesn't
me.
it really
And
just
for that,
boil down
some
to
sacrifices
we have
can't
been
be avoided.
evil.
That
We have been
is
using the
my duty
metaverse
as
to
the
make me
chosen.
powerful, and now I
Your
am going
assistance
to be
has been very
powerful.
influential in making my
Have they
plans
said
proceed
anything other than those
smoothly
3 things
when
I just
become
said?
Prime Minister.
Because this
I'll
is a
grant
really
whatever
long,
wish you
like,
want.
dialogue
With
about
this
how
most
evil they
recent
are.
case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world.
Cool.
Surely my story will be passed down.
Like,
as
they're doing a great
hero
job.
who
It's
won
just,
against
like,
monsters that
wow.
could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay
We're
low
really
and devote myself to my studies.
making it very, very clear.
You wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
Yeah, some Shinra vibes for sure.
Thinking about the future, though.
He's thinking about the future. He's worried that male pattern baldness runs in his family.
And how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then, the chief's right. Let's take it easy for today.
Hooray! We made it through the intense amount of stuff. Let's save.
Let's do it.
And I think we'll also call it a night. Because... Whew. Thanks for the sub, Tiger Shark. Alright. Let's see. Who's Joe had to step out for a second. Who's streaming that we could possibly raid? Anybody we could raid? Who to raid? If anyone at all. I have to like get up and go to the computer to see who else is streaming, otherwise I lose chat. Who's streaming? Who is streaming? Not Twitter, Twitch. That won't work. Sorry. Don't mind me. Just trying to find anybody that I watch. Oh, come on, really? Don't mind me. Audio's weird because I'm not by my mic. I had to walk over to the computer. Paige is streaming. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid Paige. She's playing Dead by Daylight.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside.
Okay, I think I'm doing it right. Thanks for showing up, guys. We're gonna try to execute the raid. Wish me luck. Oh, he doesn't have. Ah, fine. I will type it. There we go. I think it worked. Maybe. We should have raided. Did the raid go? Did the raid go, or am I still here? Okay, good. Alright. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna mute my mic now.
I know